All right, I'm in my 99 account. So I've got some, I wouldn't say low level clubs. I would say they're T4 clubs and below. I've got a few T5 clubs, but I've been working on these clubs. And if you stay down here low, I've gotten almost all of this stuff just by playing in tournaments. So I have 1,589 games, and almost all of those games have been played in these tournaments. And I've probably got 200 or 300 games, let's say 300 against real, for friendlies or playing T4, T5. I've played T5 for about 3 hours. So I had some clubs from T5 that I got from the Golden Shot, but I have some of my T5 clubs, and I even have a few T6 that I got from. I got the sniper to level 4, and I've got it to level 4 through the Golden Shot. And I've got it in free chests because you get anything that's you got available, whatever tour you have available. So I've been picking it up, and it doesn't take many. You get a lot of common cards. The snipers are common cards, so I've got it to at least a somewhat usable level with I got a little top spin and stuff, but it's on those shots where you don't need distance. So I do have a few options, but trying to get my common cards maxed out. I have a bunch of my T3 and below common cards to level 9. So if I can get some worked up in those, I can start participating in the prism chest. So let's check out hole number 1 in this tournament. So hole number 1, I have no notes at all. So I'm just going to go out there and play it. And the whole deal here is the whole thing today is just minimum score. Hole number 1. I'm just going to play it like it's one-on-one, try and put myself in a spot. And I'm going to play it safe when I come out. I'm probably going to play this one straightforward. I don't necessarily like this shot from over here having to hit over that sand. So I'll probably just lay it up straightforward. And there is a max overpower hook shot here, but I can't do it because I don't have the right curl. So I'm going to bring my accurate bag. I'm going to bring a sniper because a sniper would work good in this situation. I think I can get it up. I think I can get it up close enough that I can make my sniper work. We'll see. We'll see if this is a good situation. I'm going to bring a Kingmaker. Hole number 1, here we go. One of the things about having a busy street behind my house is I have a busy street behind my house. It usually doesn't bother me, but we got a lot of people on foot. And they'll argue out there on the street. They'll run into each other when they're going down the hill because there's a long section of about 4 blocks that they're kind of walking. They can't access street. They're just walking down at the bottom. You can hear them. It reverberates off the walls. That's obviously the easy shot. Wanting me to go out there. What's possible here? I'm just going to lay myself up out here. Just get as far around that corner as I can get without putting myself in any kind of risk. 3-5. And I'm going to curl it just a titch around that corner, just a little. Hit it 1 ring great to the left. Just try and walk around that corner and see just like, what does that give me? Like, what kind of shot does it give me from the top up here? Like, that's super easy to get to. I didn't have to work hard at all for that. I wasn't trying to actually use the curl of the QB to try and get me around the bend. I was just trying to use the side spin that I have. Because I know that if you get up here in the front, up in this area, you should be in short iron. So I'll probably be in my long iron range here. I'm not sure which long iron I have. It's a backbone or if it's a Saturn. If it's a Saturn, it's 2 per ring. If it's a backbone, it's 1.4. That's what I have written down on my club notes for this account. I do have some new clubs, though. I need to go through and make sure I got all my numbers right. It's way bad to go long. I mean, from that distance, they can get up there, but that's all about topspin, so you can control that. And my long iron B52, 1.5. I'm right at max club. .5. It's 1.5, so there's 3 and a third. Oh. Let's see if my distance was good. My distance looked pretty good there. It looked like it was going to come to a stop pretty fast, but I'm not getting the true read on the ball guide. But the way how high the bounces go, this is one of the things that almost like a Spitfire. It hits super high. Each bounce is so high that it loses so much energy on the bounce. It's hitting so straight up and down that it loses a lot of energy because it exerts it all on the bounce. So it's fighting gravity all the way up, and it's picking some up. It's not, but it's not. It's losing more each bounce than it does when it's flying forward. I try and explain that all the time on a Spitfire because people are like, "Oh, there's not enough backspin on a Spitfire." It's like, man, a Spitfire, that little bit of backspin's a lot of backspin. I'm gonna qualify today, so I'm just gonna shoot it up. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'll see what I can do and just qualify today. I'm gonna shoot this video and go outside and see what the guy's freaking out about on the street. Opponent is in the hole. Birdie, birdie. So the whole goal in this account is to shoot the minimum of -12 with my eyes closed, and just see what's possible on all these holes, because you have shots with your lower level accounts if you pick the right clubs coming in. Like, you want clubs that have great ball guide. You want clubs that have good accuracy. I'm going to try rough bump on this hole all week long until I can get this figured out. And I'm doing right now what I'm doing so that I get it on film is I'm just doing like a normal wind adjustment plus 10%. And I may, because of club distances, yeah, I think even with it's not going to matter. I'm not going to be able to come at this with a driver, not unless I was from the back tees. You can with from the pro tees, but from the rookie tees, you can't. You're going to come at it with a wood. I think you need to bring a big ball if you're trying to do the rough bump with a wood. So with my lower level account, and I brought a big ball, so I think this is the best that I'm going to be able to do with my lower level account. This sniper is definitely not the club to have. Where is my opponent? I'm just going to be a douchebag, and I'm just going to shoot up there by the green because they're about a mile away. So I'm going to have to think about how I come at that hole right there. That was a prime example. So I had a big ball, and I was way up there with my sniper. So if I brought a smaller ball, I'd be on that pad with my wood or with my driver. So you need a driver if you want to do the rough bump up there. You need a driver with backspin. So I'm just wondering, when I get to that hole, we'll have to keep in mind what we're doing on that hole. So hole number 2, par hole 3, Kung Ho Resort. That might be this hole. Kung Ho, hole number 4. Nope. Okay, this hole right here, I'm coming at it with whatever long iron I have that has 4 backspin. Let's see if my backbone has 4 backspin. It does. I'm going to select it. B52 is more accurate. I'm going to pause this for a second. I'll be right back. All right. Make sure all my vehicles were locked up. All right, here we go. What hole are we on? Forgot where I was at. Backbone, navigator. How long have we shot? 10 minutes. I think I'm going to break these up and shoot them individually so that I have some of these holes in lower level. So the next time these holes are in a tournament, I have options for the playlist. So I will break this one off and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.